Welcome. The final part of the movie. When Peng is about to use his special technique again, Shiyu notices the full moon is out and uses its energy to control the water from a fountain and push his enemy back. Peng's attack isn't completely cancelled though, instead it makes the stream break in two and hit both men at the same time. Peng uses the chance to escape, but he passes out as soon as he makes it home. Cheesy rushes to look for medicine in the drawers and finds a gun next to it. Now the memory of the weapon won't leave his mind while he takes care of his father. Meanwhile Anxia finally convinces Shiyu to teach him his techniques, although for now they start with the theory behind the forces of nature. As thanks, Anxia reveals he did rescue the notebook from the fire and returns it to Shiyu. Later when Anxia is in bed, he hears a couple of gunshots echoing in the temple and he runs outside only to discover Shiyu has been shot. A dying Shiyu wishes to see someone named Cha one last time and give him the notebook, but Anxia doesn't know who that is and takes Shiyu to see Rusong instead. The monk teaches Shiyu that this is the result of karma, and now that Shiyu finally understands how the cycle has closed, his soul leaves in peace after seeing his friend Cha in his heart. Meanwhile Peng wakes up to discover it was his son that shot Shiyu. A few days later, Anxia goes to the city because he's learned Cha has become a performer at the local theater. After the show is over, Anxia tells Cha what happened, but even when Cha visits the temple and sees the blood-stained clothes he refuses to believe it, especially since Shiyu never took students before. Anxia shares more details to prove his story, and in return, Cha explains he had met Shiyu before they joined the kung fu school. The two of them had been in the army together, and back then Cha had been just a performer going through withdrawal. When his first battle began, he ran away in fear, but Shiyu came after him and helped him keep his sanity during the war. Cha wants revenge for the death of his friend, and Anxia tells him it probably was Peng that killed him. Cha still has another show to finish, but he shows up on the stage just to cancel it. This angers Police Commissioner Liren, who had paid extra for good seats for his girlfriend, and now he sends his men to get revenge for this humiliation. It's incredibly easy for Cha to beat up a bunch of cops, and when Liren tries to shoot him, Cha moves fast enough to dodge the bullet and beat him as well. The next day, Liren gets in contact with Peng in order to get revenge together. Liren pretends to arrest Peng and calls Cha to inform him Shiyu's killer has been caught, so Cha's free to come by tomorrow when they transfer him to prison. Cha accepts, and Peng and Liren get his men ready for a trap. In the evening, Cha and Anxia do a special ritual to bless Cha's spear with Shiyu's blood-stained shirt. Cha explains that after the two of them trained for years in nature, Shiyu announced it was time to leave their cave and for Cha to return to the stage because life had to be a balance between nature and enjoyment, and Cha intends to keep on living by those words. The following day, Liren and Cheesy stay in the car with Peng while their men proceed with the ambush, but it's easy for Cha and Anxia to work together and beat them all up in seconds. Then Cha approaches the car and asks Peng for a one-on-one duel, which begins with the two men fighting each other in their mind space. Their skills are pretty close, but Peng cheats and makes one of his men attack Cha while his eyes are closed, wounding his arm. This isn't enough to stop Shiyu, who jumps extremely high to use the light of the sun for a special attack with his spear that heavily wounds Peng and corners him against a tree. Cha asks if he really killed Peng, and Peng says he did to protect his son. Suddenly Cheesy shows up with the gun and confesses it was him, causing Anxia to hit him a few times and take the weapon from him, thinking about shooting. Cheesy points out that Shiyu had seen him yet never said his name, which proves he wanted to end this cycle of revenge. These words inspire Peng to grab Cha's spear and end things, offering his life in exchange for his son's so that the new generation can start over without hate in their pasts. At that moment, Liren shoots Cha in the leg before driving away, prompting Anxia and Cheesy to go after him. Anxia fails to stop the car with his jumps, but when Liren makes a bad turn, he finds Cha with his spear, which he uses to send the car into the water and make it explode. Afterward, Anxia returns with Shiyu to the mountains, where he finishes his training thanks to finally having experienced both good and evil in his life. Thank you for watching.